Imagine the Philippines without internet, without mobile phones, without the rice that fills our tables every day. Hard to picture, right? Yet just a few decades ago, that was our reality. From farmers struggling in muddy fields, to scientists creating new crops, to young engineers dreaming of satellites in space, the Filipino journey has always been driven by innovation.
This isn't just a timeline of leaders. It's a story of breakthroughs that shaped how we live, work, and dream. From Marcos era's push for agricultural reform to today's digital revolution, this is how science and technology shape the Philippines we know now and will continue to build for tomorrow. Want to know this era? Let's get cracking on it.
Under the Marcos administration, science and technology were given unprecedented focus. The 1973 Philippine Constitution explicitly identified S&T as vital to national development. This was the era of the Green Revolution, a movement that introduced modern farming techniques and added new rice varieties to address food shortages. The International Rice Research Institute in Los Baños developed miracle rice that doubled crop yields and helped feed millions. This not only reshaped the Philippine economy but also reduced hunger, with agriculture becoming more productive and modern.
Beyond agriculture, Marcos established key institutions like Philippine Coconut Research Institute and world-class hospitals such as Philippine Heart Center and National Kidney Institute. It was a time of heavy investment in infrastructure and research facilities for developing future innovations even amid political turbulence.
After the 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution, democratic reforms offered new opportunities for modernization. President Cory Aquino elevated the National Science and Technology Authority into a cabinet-level Department of Science and Technology or DOST, giving S&T a stronger voice in policymaking. In the 1990s, under President Fidel Ramos, the Magna Carta for Scientists was enacted, ensuring better support for local researchers and engineers. This was also when Filipinos began connecting to the early internet, marking the country's first steps toward a digital society.
During President Joseph Estrada's time, the Philippines passed the Electronic Commerce Act of 2000. It is a law that legitimized online business transaction and introduced early measures against cybercrime. It is the legal backbone of our e-commerce economy today. Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo declared the early 2000s as a golden age of science and technology. Her administration passed the Biofuels Act of 2006, promoting renewable energy sources and invested in ICT programs for education and governance.
The 2010s pushed Philippines into a bold new frontier space. Under President Benigno Aquino III, the country launched Diwata 1 in 2016, our first locally developed microsatellite. This breakthrough symbolizes that Filipinos can contribute to global space research.
President Rodrigo Duterte expanded efforts in resilience and disaster readiness by upgrading Pag-asa's weather systems and strengthening the Balik Scientist program, encouraging Filipino experts to return and share their knowledge within the country. Today, under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., science and technology continue to be central progress. His administration emphasizes digital agriculture, research innovation, and continuity of science and technology policies to address modern challenges, making sure that the Philippines isn't just catching up, but moving forward.
This journey of green revolution down to today's digital nation proves to us that science and technology aren't merely borrowed concepts. They're living testaments to the Filipino resilience, innovative in solutions, and unyielding in the pursuit of progress. Each breakthrough, whether be it communication, innovation, or agriculture, carries a mark of the people who are willing to rise above limitation. It is a reminder to every Filipino to take part in building a nation where knowledge becomes empowerment and innovation becomes our legacy. And so we leave you with this one question. If the story of our past shows how far we've come, what role will you play in shaping the story of our future?